Hello, and welcome to this course on Xtreme programming. In this module, we will discuss the XP Events. We will begin by first discussing what an iteration is. An iteration is a software development cycle measured between regular intervals of time, usually every 1 or 2 weeks. It is used in experimental methodologies in which the end result is produced in small parts. As far as XP is concerned, iterations are a critical part of the project. They reduce risks by providing frequent feedback and flexibility to the development cycle because iterations are short and independent. This improves the desired product. Now that we know what an iteration is, let's have a look at the different aspects of iteration. The first aspect is iteration planning. Each software project comes with a primary goal: to come up with the best possible software for a customer. Quite often, the customer may come up with the new ideas and values, thereby making changes to the project. With iterations, it is possible to accommodate changes within the project schedule instead of waiting until the end. The next aspect is stories and tasks. XP recommends the use of story cards so the customer can describe a feature and its specifications in the form of a story. A single story card represents a single feature. The story cards are then picked up by developers to figure out how long the implementation of the feature will take. Estimating time is done with task cards. Task cards are made by developers. Each task card signifies a step for the implementation of a story. Tasks may undergo changes when the stories associated with the tasks change according to customers' requirements and values. It's important to reassess tasks that have undergone such changes. The third aspect of iteration is estimates and schedules. Once a story has been received by the developers, they estimate the time required for the implementation of the desired feature that the story represents. The estimates are based on ideal time and not actual time. Developers make honest, educated guesses based on their technical expertise. Their estimate takes into account the actual amount of work necessary, leaving out any kind of delay that may take place during the development phase. The customer's story should focus on getting maximum value. The customer prioritizes desired features for an upcoming iteration. The goal of a good story is optimum results at a low cost. Next, we will learn about the duration of an iteration and also the measuring tools for estimating the amount of work and time. Iterations have a fixed duration and usually range between 1 to 4 actual work weeks. The customer needs to be aware of the amount of work that can be achieved by the team in order to create the iteration schedule. The amount of work that can be achieved by a team in the future weeks is predicted with the help of what we call yesterday's weather. This principle is used in XP for future forecasts by analyzing a similar past. Velocity is another measuring tool used to estimate the amount of time required for an amount of work. Velocity represents the link between estimated time and actual time. Velocity serves as an indicator of project growth. If there's an unexpected rapid increase in pace, then it may be due to the discovery of a new technique. An abrupt decrease in team velocity may be the result of communication problems. It may be found during an iteration where the developer's estimation was not precise. Once the team figures out whether there is an excess or lack of work, the customer needs to adjust the scope of the iterations. And this brings us to the end of this module. In the next module, we will discuss iterations. Thank you for learning with us.